Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're going back. We're going back, and having a look at the Simple 2000 series again. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why are we looking at the Simple 2000 series again? Well, let me tell you. Back in the day, with the not only the Simple 2000 series, but the Simple 1500 series as well, there were certain games I didn't play, either because I couldn't find them, or I just couldn't get them to work in the emulator. So this entire set is for me to go back and try and see if those games work now. And that's the whole entire point. So as I go along, I am going to be talking, about what games work, what games don't work. I'm going to also be just testing each game, which is not what I normally do before we play it, because obviously I'm aware of this having issues in the past. So I have tried this, which is the first one we're looking at, Basketball Xciting, and it does work. So, and that was one of the things back in the day. I was able to find Basketball Xciting back in the day, but I couldn't get it to work in the emulator. So that was one of the issue with this game. But now it works. Obviously, there's a few little things, like you can see the graphics on here. It was a little bit funny, but overall, from what I could see, it was absolutely fine. So yeah, the first one we're looking at, Basketball Xciting. It was released in Japan as the Simple 2000 Series Volume 30, the Street Basket 3-on-3. It was developed by Tamsoft, published by Agetec, and released in February 2004, at least for Europe. It was a part of the Xciting series of games, which, as far as I'm aware, only had like 3 games, 2 of which... Oh no, it had 4 games. Yeah, 4 games. 3 of which were Simple 2000 series games, and 1 of them not. Volleyball Xciting, for some reason, wasn't a Simple series game, but I don't think I've played Volleyball Xciting. Maybe that's in the game we need to throw in at some point, somehow. I don't know how we'll throw it in. So out of the Xciting series of games, the only one that worked back in the day for the Simple 2000 series was Billiards Xciting. The 2 that didn't work were Basketball Xciting and Bowling Xciting. So I'm hoping, obviously we're playing this one, but I'm hoping, I haven't tested Bowling Xciting yet, but I'm hoping it's going to work. I'm also going to be kind of mixing up the set layout a little bit to try and increase the amount of like old videos, simply because I realized that it's going to take forever for me to get all of the old videos out. So I thought, hey, we'll do one every other video, whereas it's been like 1 in 3 videos. It's going to be every other video. So the next release after this video, for example, is going to be an old video, and then we're going to come back to the Simple series. But the plan is, I've got 5 games. Again, the set layout was going to be, normally 6 games I look at, but we're going to have a look at 5 Simple 2000 series games in a row, with the exception of the old videos, because it's the 5 that I couldn't either get working or couldn't find. I think out of the 5 games, 4 of them I couldn't get working, and 1 of them I couldn't find. So I've got all of them now, so yeah. Anyway, let's jump into quick play. Like I said, I did have a quick go at this, and yeah, I don't know. I was a little bit like, okay, these controls are a bit strange. Again, we're going without a manual here, so it's going to be interesting. But we have a teams we can pick from, which have different stats from the looks of things. They could have at least given these teams names. Anything. Could have called them... Alright, what's he got on him? He's got like a... You could have called him Blue Feather. Blue Feather. There you go. That would have been fine. Blue Feather. Skull Rocks. Street Kids. Jamaican Thunder. I don't know. Cameo. I was going to go with Camo Blamo. You could have come up with any name for these, but no. Team D. DJ Beat DJs. I don't know. You could have come up with literally any name for these, and it would have been fine. But no, that's not. All right, I'm gonna go with power, speed. I'm trying to see if I can find a team that's about even in all of them. Okay. So, okay, this team is really good in everything except for power. Okay, what about this one? I think Team H is... Their speed... I think SP is speed. Is not great. We'll give them a go. So, what have we got? We got Stage 1, Street Park. Stage 2, Rooftop. Stage 3, Midnight Gym. And is that it? I'm going to assume there's probably an unlockable stage here and there, but let's do the Rooftop. The Rooftop looks cool. Obviously, I'm running this in the latest version of PCSX2 as of the time of me recording this video. Because it auto-updates now, PCSX2, so... Okay. I like the music. That's one thing I will say. You have to understand it's going to take me a little bit. I wonder if I can pause. Nope. Alright. Square, there's like a little like move. Triangle passes. Yeah, so that's the opposing team scoring. Yes, square passes, but you've got to kind of like... I will admit, one thing I will say, let me just say this thing. I would have definitely appreciate there being little markers, because I just passed to the opposing team without meaning to pass to the opposing team, because square seems to pass. Which is fine, I would expect square to pass, but I would when I pressed square, I expected him to pass to a teammate, not pass to an opposing teammate. So obviously the passing system, you've got to have a clear path to pass, which is fine. But okay, so circle. All right. Yeah, so circle does a shoot. Okay, and now I know. Okay, a little bit confused at how the... There we go. Okay, now I kind of understand how the shooting works. It's fine. But I'm a bit confused on how to take the ball from them. Alright, so basically there's no point me doing anything, just run in. As long as I get it within the little box. But yeah, so far I like this. I like this game. Okay. You got to be very quick with that shoot, by the way. See, how did he get that? That's the thing, I'm a bit confused on how you're supposed to do that. Oh, I scored, apparently? I didn't even notice me scoring. Like I said, I like it. I think it's got potential. But it definitely takes some getting used to, is what I was gonna say. Like, my guy doesn't even try to jump. So how are you supposed to even, like, get it? I think you're supposed to... There we go. Do definitely like the music. What happened there? I ran through. There we go. I don't see myself winning this match, but I like it. I do like this game, you know. So just to run through the controls for you. So square does like a little like... Square does like a little jump. Circle shoots. I'm trying to figure out what the controls do when you haven't got the ball, because it is a little bit finicky. I just love this music. This music's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely difficult. So the only real way to kind of get the ball from them, from my understanding, is to... It's like that. He timed that. He timed that perfectly. But that's such a poor... So you're telling me I can't smack the ball out of their hands? It goes against the entire premise of basketball. I'm pressing buttons next to these people, right? And nothing's working. Nothing's knocking the ball out of their hands or anything. This is street basketball. Okay, I wasn't right. I like how they can't, obviously. So I don't actually control everyone, by the way. Where am I? I'm trying to figure out where my character is. Oh, he's there, okay. So awkward. So you only control one character, so if your teammate... So if your teammate gets the ball, they just go for it. So what's the point of passing in this game? See, I managed to get it from him there. Okay, I don't know how he did that, but okay. But yeah, I'm having fun with this. This is a lot of fun. I could see this game. This is what I've said this for ages, right? D3 needs to bring back the Simple series. They really do need to bring it back, or port some of these older games onto like Switch and PC. I think it'd be quite successful. That's game over. I knew I wasn't going to win, but I was, you know, I was getting used to it, getting on with it all right. But we've played a game. I think that's fine. I think, you know, I've seen what the game has. It kind of annoyed. The one fault I'll give it is that it really needs to, literally the only button from what I can see, and you could say otherwise, you might be more familiar with this game than me, but I pressed every single button on the controller next to the dudes while the opposing team had the ball. Nothing happened. The only button that worked was square. That was the only button. The only button that worked was square. And from what I see, you know, and square is like the jump button. You kind of like take it out of their hands. There's no like, the only way to like take the ball from them, from what I can tell, is if they try to pass it to a teammate and you get in the way of the pass. Which, yeah, it's kind of silly. When realistically, in real basketball, you can knock it out of their hand. So they're dribbling it along, you can knock it straight out of their hand. Perfectly fine, perfectly legal. But yeah, if I'm honest with you, quite a cool little game. Quite a nice little game. I actually quite like this game. I would have definitely enjoyed playing this with a friend. You could imagine just, you know, playing with a friend. Don't need for split screen because you don't really need it. Quite competitive. I could see this being quite competitive. But yeah, this is why, like I said, I think D3, I really wish D3 would look back and maybe try to do like a collection, a big collection, like Simple 2000 series volume 1. or Simple 2000 series complete volume 1, feature the first 10 volumes of the Simple 2000 series in a package for the Switch and PC. I'm always going to say PC Steam because I'm going to be honest with you, they're missing out on a market. They are really missing out because their table game series, right? There's nothing like that on PC. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on, well, not at least not on PC Steam. You know, the only way to really play decent Mahjong is by playing Mahjong Nagumi. It's like nothing. And they've got the formula down. So I just want them to port the Mahjong, the Switch game, onto PC because that is a really good Mahjong game. Really, really good. Love the M1 mode. Love it. But yeah, anyway, I'd definitely say this is definitely worth playing. Nice little, it's like, to my opinion, it's a little hidden gem. Quite a nice little game. I think playing it on your own, you'll probably get bored after a while. Again, if there's only 3 stages, you could see there was an arcade mode. I don't know, maybe 3 matches and the arcade mode's done. I can't see this as being a particularly long game, but there's lots of replayability if you had a friend come around your house back in the day when this originally came out, play this game with you. Could be lot of fun could have been had. That's why, again, come on, D3, come on, bring some of your old games back. I know you're not doing too well at the moment, D3. The only series that you've got that's successful at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, is Earth Defense Force. Because let's be honest, Onichibara ain't doing too well, is it now? Anyway, call it there. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.